Yesterday we had studied about hormones being released from the glands, but remember that the amount is very less. And then they go and carry out the effects in the body of an individual. Also remember the response is very specific. ऐसा नहीं है कि any hormone will go and act on any tissue. They have their own specific tissues which are known as target tissues. So the effects are produced on target tissues, and how does this happen? They bind to the specific proteins which are known as hormone receptors, which are located in the target tissues only. Means any hormone will not go and act on any tissue. It will go to only specific tissues which are known as target tissues. And why they go to only target tissues? Because these target tissues contain a specific protein which is known as hormone receptor. So hormone will go to only those tissues where what is present is receptors are present. Clear everybody? Very quickly. Hormones are released from the respective glands in what amount?
Small amount.
Very small amount.
amount.
Very small
Very
amount.
And they go and act on any tissues?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Some target tissues only. And these target tissues contain some specific kind of proteins which they bind to. And these specific proteins are known as what? They are known as hormone receptors.
Receptors.
These types of hormones, you have to just learn this. There are 4 groups of hormones: peptide, polypeptide, protein hormones, P-cube hormones, steroids, iodothyrionines, and amino acid derivatives. Just learn the names of these 4 categories and one example of each. Now I'm coming to the main part of the chapter. Types of hormone receptors. I have just told you what is a hormone receptor. See, that particular protein, that particular cell which is going to receive or to which the hormone will bind is known as the hormone receptor. Clear everybody? That is what we call as hormone receptor. On the basis of hormone receptors over here, if you see, hormone receptors are of 2 types. One are the membrane bound receptors, those receptors which are present on the boundary of the cell membrane. And then we have the intracellular receptors, those which are present inside the target cells. They are also the nuclear receptor. Where is it present? It is present in the nucleus of a cell. So if it is inside the plasma membrane, then we call it as intracellular receptor. And if it is on the wall, it is on the membrane only, on the cell membrane or plasma membrane, then we call it as membrane bound receptor. So what are the 2 types of receptors?
Membrane bound receptors and intracellular receptors.
Membrane bound receptors and intracellular receptors. So those hormone receptors which are present on the cell membrane are known as membrane bound receptors, and those which enter the cell membrane, I mean the hormone has to enter the cell membrane and then reach its target cells, they are known as intracellular. This I tried to explain it to you with the help of this. Let me see if you can understand this. See this, you'll be able to understand what I'm trying to tell you. See here, beta. On the basis of these 2 types, we also categorize them as slow-acting hormones and quick-acting hormones. Slow-acting hormones are those hormones which have to travel inside and reach the cytoplasm. Means first they have to cross the plasma membrane, and then because the receptors are present where? The receptors are present in the cytoplasm. So it takes time. After they are secreted, it takes time. After secretion, they go to the target organs. In target organs, they will go to target cells. In target cells, they have to first pierce through or get through the plasma membrane, reach the cytoplasm, because beta, their receptors are present where? They are not present on the boundary or the membrane of plasma membrane. They are present inside the cytoplasm. So you think it's going to take time or immediately this will happen? कि इधर hormone release हो गया, जल्दी से वो PM को crush करके it has reached the cytoplasm. Will it take time or will it be done immediately?
It will take time.
It will take
It will
time.
take time.
That is why these hormones are known as slow-acting hormones. And there is a time period which is there between the release of the hormone and the first effect that it shows, and this period is called as lag period. What is this period called as? Lag period. Very broadly, very simply understand, there are 2 categories of hormones. Just now you have discussed about membrane bound and intracellular. Main difference between both of them is membrane bound वालों को बहुत easy है, because see, hormone will become active once it gets its receptor. And if the receptor is present on the plasma membrane, then hormone has not to get into the cell. अंदर नहीं जाना है. It has not to enter into the cytoplasm. It will simply go when it will reach the cells. The receptor is present on the boundary of the cell. Immediately it will bind to the receptor and it will start acting. So those kind of hormones are known as quick acting hormones. There is no lag period in quick acting hormones. But in slow acting hormones, what happens is their receptors are present in the cytoplasm. So hormone will be released in one of the gland. From there, it will reach the target organ. In target organ, it will reach the target cell. And target cell beta, once it reaches the plasma membrane, it will not find its receptor over there. So it has to pierce through the plasma membrane, reach the cytoplasm, then it will find its receptor. So such kind of hormones are known as which hormones?
Slow acting hormones.
Slow acting hormones.
Slow
And बेटा
acting
जब तक
hormone.
receptor नहीं मिलेगा, हार्मोन अपना इफेक्ट नहीं दिखा पाएगा. So there is a time gap between the release of the hormone and the first effect that hormone shows. And what is that period called as?
Lag period.
I have just tried to explain this to you about slow acting hormones. With the help of this, आपको easily समझ में आ जाएगा. I've taken the example of a slow acting hormone. Okay, steroid hormones. Which example have you taken? Steroid hormones. Because steroid hormones, the receptors are present in the cytoplasm. They're not present on the membrane bound. So if the receptors are present in cytoplasm, they need to cross plasma membrane or they don't need to cross plasma membrane?
They need to cross plasma membrane.
To cross
Very good. They need to cross the plasma membrane. Now try to understand this. I'm telling you about slow acting hormones which have a lag period. With the help of this hormone, steroid hormone. Then tomorrow I'll tell you about a quick acting hormone, that why they are quick acting. So this is a steroid hormone. Its receptor. Yes, Viche. Somebody said something.
Ma'am, slow acting hormones are types of hormone receptors or types of hormones.
Beta, slow acting hormones, receptors are different. Receptors are cells to which hormones bind. Okay. Receptors are cells to which hormones bind. They are not hormones. कैसे समझाएं इसको? Let me tell you one thing. Supposing we play a game. Okay, I give you a pencil and I give you a register. Is it okay? Ready for everybody? Understand like this. The pencil in your hand is the hormone. And there is a register which is kept in a room. One register is kept inside the room and the room is closed, the door is closed. And there's another register which is lying on the door of the room. Now, two students are told that go and write something on the register. Who will be able to write? First, let me tell you, who are this pencil or the students are the hormones. And those registers are the receptors. Okay? Are they different or they are the same?
Different.
They are different. I mean, I'm trying. I don't know how much you're going to understand this. So the student who will go or the hormone which will go and write on the register which is lying on the door, andar jaane ki zarurat hi nahi hai. That child will do it quicker, or the one who will go open the door, find the register inside the room and then write, who's going to take more time? Who's going to take more time?
Who will write on the register which is kept on the door?
That is going to take less time. That is going to be quicker, na? That is what you're trying to say?
Yes, ma'am.
And both of them have to write. Similarly, all the types of hormones need receptors. Without receptors, they will not form complexes. They will not be able to act. So receptor to chahiye hi chahiye. The only difference is कुछ hormones को receptor cell की membrane पर ही मिल जाते हैं. So they bind to the receptors and jaldi se they start acting. But there are some hormones whose receptors are not present on the membrane of the cells. Their receptors are present inside the cytoplasm. So such kind of hormones have to enter the plasma membrane, then look for the receptors in the cytoplasm, because cytoplasm में और भी बहुत सारी चीजें present हैं, cell organelles are present. So they have to look for the receptors. So it takes them time, beta. Such kind of hormones are known as which hormones? Slow acting hormones. And ये जो पूरा time period चला जाएगा, after secretion of hormone, after the hormone enters the plasma membrane, after it searches for its receptor, this period is known as which period?
Lag period.
Lag
This is
period.
the okay. Chaliye. We are going to study about steroid hormone. We have 5 minutes. I'm very sure I'll be able to explain this. Steroid hormones, their receptors are present in the cytoplasm beta. And if their receptors are present in the cytoplasm, that means they have to cross the plasma membrane. We all know that plasma membrane has what? It has a bilipid layer. So it means these hormones should be lipid soluble. If they're not lipid soluble, they will not be able to enter this plasma membrane. Clear, everybody? All slow acting hormones have to be lipid soluble, number one, or fat soluble. And number two, their size should be small. These are the two general features of slow acting hormones. Number one, the size should be small so that they can enter the plasma membrane. And the second, they should be what soluble?
Lipid soluble.
Yes, because if you remember, the plasma membrane has a lipid layer over here. Now let us talk about this. We're talking about estrogen. Estrogen is released from follicular cells. Its target is uterine cells. Estrogen, it is being released from which cells?
Follicular cells.
Follicular cells.
And it will go
Follicular
and
cells.
target. What is its target?
Uterine cells.
Cells.
So now if I take this as my estrogen, if this box, if you see, this is what I have taken as estrogen beta. Is it okay for everybody? And this big circle which I have made over here, this is your uterine cell. So this estrogen's target is this cell. दो ऑप्शंस हो सकते हैं बेटा. एक ऑप्शन ये था कि रिसेप्टर यहीं पे मिल जाता. कहाँ पे? ये जो मेम्ब्रेन है इसके ऊपर. ठीक है? अगर ऐसा होता तो क्या होता? Estrogen would have immediately binded to this receptor and jaldi se it would have started doing जो भी उसका function था, it would have started. But there is a problem over here. If you can see the circle over here, this is the receptor of estrogen. Can you see? I've written receptor in cytoplasm. This circle, if you see beta, what is this? This is the receptor. Is the receptor on the membrane or is it inside the cytoplasm?
Inside the cytoplasm.
So estrogen को अंदर आना पड़ेगा, नहीं आना पड़ेगा?
आना पड़ेगा.
आना पड़ेगा.
आना पड़ेगा तो क्या क्रॉस करना पड़ेगा?
Plasma membrane.
Plasma membrane. And plasma membrane वो तभी क्रॉस कर पाएगा if it has two features which I told you. एक तो उसका साइज क्या होना चाहिए?
Small.
Small.
And second thing, it should be what soluble?
Lipid soluble.
Lipid soluble.
So that it gets dissolved here, and then now you see this estrogen, this shaded box is this. It has crossed the plasma membrane because you told me it has both the features. अब वो यहाँ पे आ गया. It has entered the cytoplasm. It has found its receptor. Now both of them will bind. The hormone will bind to its receptor. See this complex. Can you see this complex? Bind it together. This circle is what, children?
Receptor.
Receptor.
The receptor. And what is this?
Estrogen.
Hormone.
The hormone, that is estrogen. So it has binded now. It has become a complex. Now this complex can easily enter the nuclear membrane. This complex will be able to break the nuclear membrane also. So this complex will break the nuclear membrane. थोड़ा सा और ऊपर करके देखते हैं. See, this is the nucleus of the cell. I was talking about the uterine cell. ये बड़ा वाला cell है. ये estrogen enter कर गया. किससे bind कर गया बेटा?
Receptor.
Receptor.
Now this is a receptor hormone complex. This will enter the nuclear membrane. Here it will bind with the DNA. This will bind with the DNA. Now it will start its function. अब DNA में transcription translation होता है. That means protein synthesis will start. Those proteins which are important for the growth. Okay, this protein is needed for the growth of the tissues. अब function क्या है इस हार्मोन की? Basically growth. लेकिन ग्रोथ कब होएगी? ग्रोथ तभी तो होएगी जब ये एस्ट्रोजन को एंटर करके बाइंड करने को मिलेगा. कौन सी चीज मिलेगी? रिसेप्टर. एंड रिसेप्टर को बाइंड करने के लिए इसको किसके अंदर आना पड़ेगा? देखो कितना टाइम लगा होगा. रिलीज कहाँ हुआ था ये एस्ट्रोजन? आई टोल्ड यू इट वाज रिलीज्ड इन व्हिच सेल्स?
Follicular cells.
Follicular cells.
ओके, अभी इधर आया. इट हैज टू एंटर द प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन. साइटोप्लाज्म में तो और भी बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं सेल के, तो वो पहले अपना रिसेप्टर ढूंढेगा. So this is the receptor. Receptor and hormone bind कर गए, ये बन गया complex. Now this complex will enter the nucleus and now it's going to show its effect. That is, it will start secreting growth proteins. So इसमें time लगा होगा, नहीं लगा होगा?
Yes, ma'am.
Its action is
लगा
tissue
होगा.
growth. लगा होगा. So this time period is what we call as time lag. What is it called? Time lag. And
Time
such
lag.
kind of receptors जो अंदर होते हैं साइटोप्लाज्म के, प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन के ऊपर नहीं होते हैं, they are known as intrinsic receptors. What are they called?
Intrinsic
Intrinsic
receptors.
Intrinsic receptors.
तो जिन हार्मोन्स के रिसेप्टर्स इंट्रिंसिक होते हैं उनमें टाइम लैग होता है. टाइम लैग होता है तो हम उनको कौन सी कैटेगरी में डालेंगे? स्लो एक्टिंग और क्विक
Slow
एक्टिंग?
acting.
Slow
Slow acting hormones.
Honestly tell me, समझ में आया कि नहीं है? If नहीं, then I'll take up quick and slow again tomorrow. I'm absolutely okay with it. Did you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I know it is difficult. I told you yesterday only that see, we are left with only two things in this chapter. One is how slow acting hormones work with intrinsic hormones. See this category, I gave you the word over here, intrinsic receptors wale. And we are going to deal with the extrinsic receptors. Extrinsic receptors आप खुद ही guess कर लोगे, they will be which hormones? Fast acting hormones जिनमें lag period नहीं होता है. And why do you think lag period नहीं होता होगा बेटा?
Because their receptors are available on the plasma membrane.
See, I tried to show this over here. This is the membrane. If the receptors are present here only, तो क्या होगा? Directly hormone आएगा, it will bind to these receptors. You think immediately अपना काम करना start कर देगा या नहीं?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, will there be a lag period?
No,
No.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No. Yes, quick acting hormones, for example, insulin. I just gave you estrogen example of slow acting hormone. अगर समझ में आ गया तो कर लो. Quick acting hormone is insulin. Where are the receptors present? They are present on the membrane. So, fat soluble होने की जरूरत है इसमें? Do we need these hormones to be fat soluble?
No,
No.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes, because it does not have to cross the plasma membrane, so it is not needed. So insulin बहुत directly आएगा, receptors plasma membrane के surface पे ही मिल जाएंगे, तो फटाफट वो अपना action start कर देगा. The main function of insulin जो भी होता है, immediately insulin अपना काम करता है. It does not take days because it's which kind of a hormone? Slow acting or quick acting?
Quick
Quick
acting.
acting.
Quick acting.
And quick acting है तो उसके जो receptors होंगे वो कैसे होंगे? Extrinsic होंगे, intrinsic होंगे?
Extrinsic.
Extreme.
Yes. So extrinsic receptors are also known as membrane bound receptors. जो अभी मैंने आपको book से दिखाया था, that was the part which was written. मैंने that is why I had made this simple thing for you कि आपको समझ में आ जाएगा draw करके. ठीक है बेटा? See this. This is what I had tried to show you over here. Here this. Membrane bound receptors हो गए तो lag period होगा? नहीं होगा.
No.
नहीं होगा ना बेटा? ये extrinsic
No,
हो
ma'am.
गए. और इंट्रासेलुलर रिसेप्टर्स मतलब जो अंदर है न्यूक्लियस ऑफ द सेल तक जाना पड़ेगा, तो लैग पीरियड इसमें होगा कि इसमें होगा?
Intracellular receptors.
Intracellular receptors.
एंड दूसरी चीज जो अभी मैंने आपको ये वाली समझा दी, दिस हार्मोन रिसेप्टर कॉम्प्लेक्स. समझ में आ गया हार्मोन रिसेप्टर कॉम्प्लेक्स टू एवरीबॉडी?
Yes,
हाउ
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
चलिए, आई हैव ऑलरेडी टेकन 3 minutes एक्स्ट्रा ऑफ योर्स सिंस मॉर्निंग यू आर स्टडीइंग. सॉरी डियर चिल्ड्रन. चलो, यू कैन लीव द मीटिंग बेटा. गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am.
God bless you. Bye beta all.